Hello Heavy Metal Maidens and Masters, I'm Heavy Metal Momma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are transforming my filming room, we call it my YouTube room, which is also my dressing room, from my beige box into a glorious, glorious new filming and content creation space and somewhere I can actually use as a dressing room. But before we get to that, remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss any of the things that come up in the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so you can find out whenever I upload, and welcome. So let's get right to it. I'm going to show you the before, we're going to show you all the poop that we had to get done to get this space sorted, and then I'm going to show you my fabulous, beautiful, new content creation room, my YouTube room as we call it. Let's do it. So this is the beige box that is the YouTube room. It's cluttered, it's full of stuff that we don't particularly need. It's just not fit for purpose anymore. It is causing me a lot of problems. I can't get content created because there's just too much going on in here. So we've got one wardrobe there in the corner. This is the second wardrobe. There I've been filming some shoe stuff. We've got these hangings, and then we've got this third wardrobe here in the corner. They're all really useful, but they're not in a useful place. So this is where I normally sit to film. We're going to be moving that. This is all my table that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. But as you can see, there's just so much clutter and stuff here that is in the way and not really conducive to filming properly. I hate this beige wall. It makes everything look really orangey on camera. It just isn't conducive for beautiful photographs. So we're moving the wardrobe out of the corner. And we're cleaning up the walls, etc., so that we can cut in. As you can see, here's me and Heavy Metal Hubby cutting in so that we can get some paint on the walls. Here he is. This is the first rollering. There we go, woohoo! The first bit of paint on the wall. I love the colour. It's a slightly purplish, greyish colour. And it's funny because once it's on, you almost don't see it. Look, you can barely see the change. It's only when you pan over and you can see the seam from where we've been painting that you see how different the colour is. You've got the lovely cool grey versus this warm beige. So I'm clearing all the stuff off of the walls here so that we can paint this wall next, and we've put the wardrobe back. There's Heavy Metal Hubby, he's taken the socket off and he's doing some rollering for me. Here we are, mid-painting, mega cluttered at the moment, but it will look amazing when it's done. We're now dragging that second wardrobe into the corner where we want it to be. And now we're dragging that third smaller wardrobe where we want that to be, so that we just have a row of wardrobes all along one wall. We did have to try and move the light out of the way. It's Heavy Metal Hubby giving it a clean because I was a bit worried it was going to get in the way. So I had to go and buy more paint because there's not enough. We must have done the sums wrong. So I've been and bought more paint. I've mixed it in with the current paint. So hopefully there shouldn't be too much of a shade difference. Fingers crossed. And I have removed, I sprayed all the old mould that was in the ceiling, which Heavy Metal Hubby has fixed the cause of the mould, but obviously I needed to get rid of the stains that's left on the ceiling. So I have sprayed all of that, let the room air out because stuff is nasty. And now I'm going to start cutting in and then hopefully painting. Oh, I need to get Heavy Metal Hubby to take the sockets off, so I'll do that in a sec as well. But yeah, day 2, hopefully we'll get it all finished today. Yeah, and then I can start actually properly decorating. So this is me cleaning on top of the wardrobes. They were disgusting. I haven't cleaned on top of them in nearly 3 years, so they were absolutely foul. And there we are, cutting in behind what was the second wardrobe. This is going to be where I sit to film now, and now I am doing the painting behind the radiator underneath the window because we needed to make sure that the paint was everywhere. Doing a little bit of cutting in underneath the window as well, just to try and make sure that it's all really, really consistent. There's me rollering the walls. That's all of the different walls on here. I love this colour.
Yeah,
the only thing is it does make the bat look like it's coming out the top of my head.
Yeah. Might have to rethink that though. Because to get them in shot, they're going to be very low.
So this was us deciding where to position everything when we put the wall together. I am now hoovering so that I can drag my chair back into place and put it exactly where I want it to be, and setting up all of the lights, plugging everything in. So I've got lights that shine behind me that I have to balance on little boxes and things like that. So I'm just plugging everything in, getting the lights where I want them to be, so that they sort of uplight from behind my chair and the desk. You probably don't notice it until you start looking for it, but you'll see it in other videos where I've got this uplighting. There you go, turned on. Just positioning everything and then making sure that my 4-way plug is plugged in so that I can put all of these neons up, etc. I'm going to do the window reveal. We ran out of paint though, so I've got to use the tester pot. So if I move you around anymore, it'll be whited out by the light of the window. So yeah, I'm just clearing off the windowsill with my tiny fake plants. So painting the window reveal, giving it all a nice clean and a dust because it hasn't been done in ages. It's surprising how dirty the windows get when you're not even in a room that much. Heavy Metal Hubby is re-putting up the curtain pole for me, as we hadn't planned on having it up, but then we realised that we did need it there.
What the hell are you?
Yeah. Out the way! There we go. Cool. So I'm steaming my curtains now because I had to wash them. I was going to give them away on Facebook Marketplace and then we realised that we did need the curtains back up. So I gave them a steam just so that they're not really creased because they did look a little bit sad after being washed. Heavy Metal Hubby now installing my shelves for me. Very, very exciting. There we are, all installed, awaiting their adornments, their plants, etc. There's me putting all the different plants on. I spent far too long deciding on which plant would go where and the heights and blah, 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 because, you know, I have OCD like that. But I'm really pleased with the way that they came out. Heavy Metal Hubby had to move the light for me, so that's him just having repositioned it ever so slightly for me. Picture frames. Some hooks. Ready to go up there. So it's like a trolley. Normally Heavy Metal Hubby does all of the flat pack furniture, but I decided that I was going to do this because it seemed fairly easy. So that's me sorting all the different little screws and caps and things into different ramekins so that I don't get them mixed up. It was actually very easy to put together. I was quite surprised. I was very proud of myself that I managed to do it because normally Heavy Metal Hubby just does these things, but I just needed the thing up. I was so desperate to get this room as finished as I possibly could and I see my vision in reality that I decided I was going to do it myself. And, you know, if boys can do it, then we can definitely do it too. So yeah, I was really proud of myself though, because, you know, normally he just does the flat pack furniture. He likes doing it. But yeah, I made my little trolley all by myself and I flipping love it. I think it looks fantastic. Really, really useful. Ta-da! There we are, the almost finished trolley. I bought some pictures from Etsy. I've already framed one. This one. It's so beautiful. And I have two more as the frames have just arrived. Here we go. Here's the frames. Here's my scissors. And here's my beautiful pictures. One of them is like a makeup powder compact-y type set, you know, all the different makeup. Let's just get that in shot. There we go. And then the other one is this really cool lipstick, and I just think it's really cool and I thought they'd look really nice in here. So this is me framing those awesome Etsy pictures from Heart to Heart Designs on Etsy. Love them. They were really reasonably priced and they just look fantastic. Really nice quality as well. They're like a really thick card. Ta-da! I think they look absolutely gorgeous, the three of them together. Just something a little bit different and cool. So this is Heavy Metal Hubby sticking that light tape to the ceiling. We were expecting it to need like clips and things like that and extenders and stuff. He was really surprised at how easy it was to put up. It's literally just like sellotape with lights on it. And look how amazing it looks.
Do you like the lights, Rogie? Huh? Do you like them? Yeah?
Putting those final pictures up. Heavy Metal Hubby put the nails in for me and I put them up. Cool. And here is him putting my hooks into the ceiling for me so that I can hang blankets, etc. to try and absorb some sound. I'm not tall enough to do this, even if I wanted to, so. So here's me giving it a final hoover, just trying to make sure that all the dust from all the different works is, you know, up, and, you know, any dust that I've just walked in by being me, setting up my bag there, cleaning off the windowsill with a duster, just generally getting everything nice and clean and tidy. Got these from IKEA. Love a fake plant. So this one's going to go down here. Go. And this one, this fake oregano, is going to go in here. And then the final ones, this is go on the shelf at the back there. So as you can see, there's me installing them on the shelves. I had already left spaces for them because I knew what they were going to look like. I knew how big they were going to be. I just literally had to wait for them to be delivered. Popping them on the shelves there. I went in colour order, red at the top, orange in the middle, yellow at the bottom. Just thought, you know, it just worked. I liked it like that. I think they look cute. So here we have a shot of the corner that I film in. That's where I like to sit, by the door. There was a wardrobe there before. Now it looks amazing with my cool chair and all my knickknacks and stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Then we have got a shot of, this is the corner. So the mirrored wardrobe was in this corner. Now we have like a filming corner with obviously the little trolley, all my different shelves and the pictures. And here we go, here's a different shot of the window so you can see it a bit more front on. This is what my view is when I am sat. So here it is, my completed filming room. What do you think? What do you think? I absolutely love it. I love the colour of the wall. It's beautiful, cool, grey, much better for photographs. It really helps with, you know, the light balance and stuff like that. I love my shelf. I'll show you that in a minute. Everything looks so much more cohesive. So I'm going to take you around the room, show you the different elements, why I've got them, where I got them from, that kind of thing. But I love it. So let me show you a few of the things that I've got in here, where I got them from, why I have them. So first few things. These two canvases that I have here, these are from Alchemy. I think I got them from Kate's Clothing a while ago. I needed things that were material. So pictures are lovely in frames, but I needed things that are made of fabrics, etc. Because when you're filming in a room that is fairly small with a lot of sort of harsh, flat, hard surfaces, the sound bounces around and it makes it sound terrible. Makes it sound like you're down a toilet. So I had to select a lot of things that are soft to try and absorb the sound. So you're definitely going to find that this is a theme throughout me showing you around the things in my room, the sound. Okay. We have my on-air sign. I had this previously. Heavy Metal Hubby got me this one year for Christmas. I think he got it from Amazon. We also have my cute little evil duck that him and the children got me. I think it is from Nemesis now. There's no branding on it or anything, but he's so cute. I love him so much. We have my demon. I think I got him from TK Maxx one year at Halloween. We have my Stay Heavy sign here. That I got from Rebel Soul on Etsy. Love Rebel Soul. I've got quite a few Rebel Soul items around the rest of the house, sort of signs, that kind of thing. We've got a front door number, etc. from Rebel Soul. Love, love, love them. So the other things we've got is these neons here, or fake neons. I got them from Amazon for Halloween. So there was 3 in the pack. There's the bat, there's the ghost, and there's a moon. It looks like a banana. It's just a yellow banana shape. So that one didn't make the cut because I just thought, what? It looks like there's a banana on the wall with the ghost and a bat. So didn't put the moon in. To be honest, I think 3 was too much anyway when we were trying to decide where to put stuff. I've got my red blanket here again for sound. We've got the Heavy Metal Mama pillow here as well. Again, absorb sound, but also need a little bit of branding. We have got on the table, we have got things like some of my bleeding edge dolls here, my sort of hard bleeding edge dolls. We've got some very, very, you know, cool placemats for my tea, some coasters because I love tea. These are from House of Bats. Unfortunately, House of Bats is no more. This is another Alchemy one that says Witch's Brew. I have got a little spellbook notebook here, and of course my goth planner so that I can plan out videos, plan everything, you know, and it's very aesthetic. And my skull, again, I think this is from Nemesis now. I got that again on Amazon. Okay, so I've got it angled up here because we have got these two really cool hooks from IKEA. I wanted something so that I can hang items on the hooks for when I'm filming, so that I can easily get to stuff, and I wanted something that doesn't protrude too much from the wall. So I got these because so that is where they sit next to my chair, so that I can grab them when I'm filming, but I didn't want something that protruded out too much, so that it was in shot a lot. And it also meant that because these just pop back up like that, it means that I can then use this space to take photographs of myself, which is great because it means that the space is like a dual use kind of space. They are from IKEA. They are called the Clyket hooks. There's 3 in a pack. You have to supply your own screws. I'm probably going to stick another one on the end of one of my wardrobes so that I can hang stuff up there when I don't want it on the wall there. So the next things that I have in here, I wanted some aesthetic pictures. I really like these. These are from Heart to Heart After Dark on Etsy. I tried to buy artwork and things like that from Etsy sellers because, you know, you're supporting a small business. We like to support a small business, and I just thought these were perfect for a dressing room. The lipstick, the beautiful dress in the coffin, and then the makeup sort of tier. I just thought it was beautiful. Now, the other thing that we have is the trolley. We love the trolley. I love the fact that I can move it about. I just love this. I just think it's great. It means that I can display some of my boots and my shoes and things like that. I've got these awesome fake plants. I love a fake plant. I don't have to worry about killing it because I kill everything. Don't have to give it any kind of TLC, just occasionally dust it. I also thought though that then when we have people to stay over, I can take some of the things off of this, and somebody's got like a nightstand when we can put out a little fold up bed in here. And I just think the fact that I can just move it around, it's been so handy. It means I can move it in and out of shot really easily depending on what I want. I can get it out the room if I need like a big space. It's just perfect, and it was no more than a normal set of shelving would be. And in fact, a lot of the shelving that I was looking at was more expensive, and then I just suddenly had an epiphany and thought, a little tea trolley, and this was 30 quid from IKEA. Flipping love it. So another thing that this room really needed was rugs, partly for aesthetic reasons. Sometimes when I'm filming shoes and things like that, you need to have the white contrast of this shaggy white rug. Again, lots of soft material to absorb sound, or you want the aesthetic of a dark rug like this one that I got from Killstar when it was on sale. There is also this really cool Killstar beach bag that I got. Now, this is partly in here for aesthetics, but it's also got a blanket in it, and there will be another blanket in it. I'm just adding some tapes to it. The blanket, again, to absorb sound. Because I used to have the clothes rail in here. The clothes rail is still there. Here it is, it's hiding behind the wardrobe. There's nowhere else to put it. But I don't want to have the clothes rail up with loads of clothes on it. They were brilliant at absorbing sound, but I don't want it in the way. It really got in the way of trying to film other things. It was a pain when people came to stay. We'd have to try and trundle it out into our bedroom or whatever. So I really like, you know, having other options to try and absorb the sound. So we had to kind of think a little bit out the box. I wasn't going to keep the curtains. We were just going to have the blind because obviously it does slightly encroach in a shot. But we realised very quickly that we also need them to absorb the sound again. So, and as I said, because we needed the curtains to absorb the sound, Heavy Metal Hubby did shorten the curtain pole for me. He had to cut a bit off each end because it's one of these ones that extends out. So we had to cut a bit off to make it a bit shorter so that it would fit nicely and it wouldn't encroach in on these shelves. So these shelves, again, I got off Amazon. I waited until they were on sale. I think I paid about 17 quid for them. And all the little tiny plants are from IKEA. They are a pack of 3 and I think they're £2 each for the pack. So a real steal. And I just thought they looked really cute. It adds a little bit of colour and some greenery, but without being really out there, and I just needed something in the corner so it's not just a bare grey corner. And so again, when we're discussing sound, there are all of these tiles on the ceiling. These are sound absorbing tiles. I did have some originally on the side of the wardrobes with some sticky back, you know, double-sided tape. They all fell off. So we attached them all to the ceiling. There's loads of them in here now. I think there's about 12 of them all over the ceiling. And Heavy Metal Hubby also installed those 2 hooks for me there. The idea of the hooks is so that I can attach a blanket with some ribbon that I'm sewing to the corners so that I can pull the blanket up if I'm really struggling with the sound in here, particularly like if there's not a lot of, if I have to take all the other soft furnishings out. Just gives me another way to absorb more sound. And the final way that I absorb sound is with these, like, I suppose they're like tapestry hangings. Again, got them off of Amazon. Some of them came with some really weird, like, fat dowel poles, so I switched them out for some other ones that I got myself, and they had like really thick rope, so I just put some different string on them. They're not my favourite thing, but they work, and I stuck them on with some little command hooks onto the wardrobe doors. It's just another way to absorb sound, and it just gives the wardrobe doors a little bit of something, so that they are a little bit more interesting than the admittedly, they were white when we bought them. They have discoloured to this weird sort of beigey colour that used to match the walls. Now it doesn't go, but I actually think that the tapestries in some way kind of pull all the colours together because they've got the beige, the black and grey in them. So it does somehow kind of pull the colours together. So, you know, not terrible. There is, I think there's 7 of them. We've got 1 on every wardrobe door. 1 on the side here, more on the wardrobe doors, and 1 on the back of the door as well. Just any way to try and reduce the amount of sound that's bouncing around in here. And one of the final things in here is the light tape that Heavy Metal Hubby puts up for me. It's got a little remote control like this. I think we bought 15 meters for in here, and I love it. It was, again, Amazon, but you know, we love it. It's not the greatest quality. I have already got 1 light out, as you can see. Look, the blue bulb's gone in it. Heavy Metal Hubby did say he was a bit worried that that would happen, but you know, it's fun. I really like the fact that I can just change all the different colours. Yeah, just fantastic. We've put them in the kids' room because they loved it so much as well. Well, there you go. That is the completed room. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would love to hear your comments, your opinions. If you've got any other ideas of things that I can do in here, let me know. If you want to know about any of the products, any more information, also let me know down in the comments. And remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss any of the things that come up in the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so you can find out whenever I upload. And remember people, stay heavy.